5 books that have helped me grow as a man. I'm an avid reader, and there was a couple books in my lifetime that really made an impact on me and helped me really develop into the man that I am today. So I wanted to share exactly what those books are, to maybe to give you an idea of some books that you can read to level up yourself as a man. So let's get into it. What's going on, man? Welcome back to the Sophisticated Man YouTube channel. I am Tino Regano, men's development coach. Make sure you hit subscribe for more men's improvement content. I want to share my influences and my learnings in this video and be honest with you guys, because these books have really had a big effect on me and the way that I think, my philosophies, how I conduct myself in my life. Obviously, I have my own philosophies now, but a lot of them has started from these books. So let's just dive into the 5 books that really helped me grow as a man. The first one is The Way of the Superior Man. I've mentioned this book so many times on this channel. I believe every man needs this book in his catalog. It talks a lot about the masculine and feminine dynamics, how they work well together, how they're different, and how men should focus on their purpose and how they need to be fulfilled on the inside. It's a very deep spiritual growth book. It's very tangible. I know a lot of that stuff can be pretty woo-woo, and you think that it's like, you know, it doesn't sound very good. David Deida does a great job of making it actionable, tangible, and it makes a lot of sense. So one of my favorite books of all time, I highly recommend. If you haven't read that book yet, definitely go check it out. It will do wonders for your mindset around masculine growth. King, Warrior, Magician, Lover by Robert Moore and Douglas Gillette. Another great book talking about essentially the 4 masculine archetypes of men. After reading this, a lot of the things in that book are very true. It basically breaks down the 4 different types. A warrior, which is your go, do it type of energy, getting things done, executing type of energy. There's the magician, who's always thinking, he's learning, he's gaining knowledge, he's learning wisdom, he's applying that wisdom into his work and help sharing it with others potentially. There's the lover, who's more appreciative of nature, of art, more into their feelings, is a big one for the lover. And then king, which is pretty much the embodiment of all 4, but in a healthy way. So really great book. I think it highlights the different sides of men in a very good way. It breaks it down, and it talks about how some of these can be negative if you're not fully calibrated. So again, really good book. A lot of what it talks about is things that I try to promote here on this channel, so highly recommend that as well. The third book that I recommend that has highly impacted me as a man is the classic How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie. A fantastic book. It really stood the test of time. It's very popular, but there's a lot of good pieces of information in there. It talks about persuasion, how to influence people, obviously, how to connect with people, how to actually get people to like you. I think the book was written about like 80 some years ago, but a lot of the things in there are still applied today. You know, if you take the principle of listening to people, knowing how to talk to people, knowing how to ask the right kind of questions, you get people to like you more. So I've learned a lot about networking. I've learned a lot about social skills and stuff in that book. It's just a really good read. And there's a lot of actionable tips in that book. I remember there's like the way that the chapters are broken up, it kind of tells you specifically the things that you got to do to have a certain effect on somebody. So I found that a lot of it's true. Not everything in the book I think is 100%, but a lot of it's very legit, but I think it's underutilized a lot in society today. The 4th book that had a huge impact on me is one of the more recent books, actually. Extreme Ownership by Jocko Willink and Leif Babin. These 2 guys were Navy SEALs. Jocko Willink is a big podcast. He has a big following on social media. Awesome, like, great guy. I love his stuff. I love his message. And that book essentially just teaches you a lot about accountability and discipline. And obviously, those 2 things are staples for men to be at their strongest version. So that was a huge effect on me when it comes to taking accountability for everything, being a leader. It's like, even if you're not a manager or in a corporate job or the leader of a company, you can still apply these leadership traits and qualities into your life to give you really good results. How to coordinate, how to take responsibility. It's just a fantastic book when it comes to ownership. It's called Extreme Ownership for a reason. I really learned how to take everything on my shoulders and be that leader, be the one who goes first, be the one who takes the blame. It's just a really good book, especially for men to read and understand. And the final book that I'll talk about here is the one that basically started it all, How to Be a 3% Man by Corey Wayne. So this book I've read about 10 times, like Corey has said in all of his countless videos. You'll know if you watched my very first video posted on this channel that Corey was actually one of my first mentors in this whole space. He's basically the one that got me into what I'm doing now, and I derive a lot of my mindset, my attitude, my even style to a point from Corey's videos and his work. I actually found his book after I was going through a breakup, like most guys that find his work. And it really helped me kind of understand the differences between men and women, the masculine-feminine dynamic also, and just how men should lead in a relationship, how to manage women, how to talk to women, how to communicate with them, how to get them to be attracted to you, and beyond just attraction, it just talks about the mindsets and the philosophies of a successful, high-value man. And I just really love everything he put in that book. Again, I've read it multiple times, and it's really helped me out in my life. And obviously, you guys know how I feel about Corey. The dude was basically the one that got me into coaching. He got me into making YouTube videos and starting my brand. So I'm always going to be thankful for that man. I'm always going to be thankful for his work, because without it, I doubt that I'd be here today. Highly recommend all of those books. So they're all good in their own ways, but they will definitely help you develop yourself as a man, as they've helped me in the past. So definitely go check them out if you haven't read them. Shout out to all the authors and everybody with that book. Check them out on Amazon. I think they're like 12 bucks a piece or something like that. So if you're into reading, these are awesome books to at least get you started. So if you like that video, give it a thumbs up, comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you thought about this. Are you gonna pick up any of these books? And let me know your favorite men's self-improvement books down below. I'd love to, add to my collection and just share kind of the different books that are out there. So also let me know any topics, subjects you want me to cover on this channel in the future. I read all the comments and I truly appreciate the feedback. Make sure you hit subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. And if you want to work with me personally, right now I offer one-on-one coaching where I help you get serious with your personal development journey. I get you to focus on your habits, your routines, setting up proper systems, eliminating bad habits, implementing new good habits, focusing on building your structure in your life and confidence in everything involving manhood, lifestyle, and relationships. Click the link down below to apply for a free 15-minute consultation so we can talk about it and strategize it. I can't wait to talk to you and get you on your journey. So that's the video, man. Hopefully you took something away from this. Hopefully you pick up these books if you haven't read them already. They've really helped me in my mindset and in my life and development as a man. Honestly, the reason that I talk about the things that I talk about, a lot of that information has come from those books. So I'm always going to be reading. I actually just got back into reading this week, so I want to get some more books, try to expand my knowledge, expand wisdom. If you're not a big reader, try it out sometime. It's really a helpful tool if you use it the right way. I read for learning, I read for application. I don't usually just read for fun, even though I do enjoy it. So definitely something I recommend you guys get into if you're not already into it. It's definitely helped me in the past, so I'm going to continue to do it. So with that being said, man, hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Remember, everything truly does start with you. You want some more videos about men's improvement? Click the videos right here. Peace out, man.